Hey y'all. So as I'm on my way home, I just am talking to God, right? And I want to remind you guys that if you believe that you don't have enough time to pray, ha ha ha. I just think that's a silly thing to say, right? Because if you have time to piss, you got time to pray. You got time to eat, you got time to pray. You got time to sleep, you got time to pray. Like, we always have time to pray. If you have time to talk on the phone with somebody, you have time to pray. If you have time to cook a meal, you have time to pray. If you have time to go buy a meal, you sure as heck got time to pray. What? Okay, there is no excuse to not being able to pray. Even if you are changing a diaper, even if you are folding laundry, every moment that you breathe, if you have the time to breathe, you have the time to pray, right? Let us make everything that we say and do be a prayer, right? Let us be conscious and aware of our words so that everything we do is a prayer. But why was I going to deliver this message first, Jesus? Oh, that all this huss and fuss about surrendering to God and surrendering to Jesus, but can we honor how he surrendered to us? Like, how he continues to surrender to us? Like, I feel like people don't speak on that. And it's always like, oh, you gotta surrender to God. Like, he will never, I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that God will never surrender to us. But I feel like God is surrender, right? God is surrender. He's always in a state of surrender. He always is, because he's always willing to love. If you embody love, if you are truly the embodiment of unconditional and sacrificial love, you are always in a state of surrender. Always.